Hey everybody, Ray Davenport, your Director of Sports Performance, and today what I want to get into is one of the most important components of a healthy lifestyle, and that is expressing full range of motion in your joints on a daily basis. So today what we're going to do, we're going to go starting from the top, shoulders, we're going to talk about the T-spine, we'll talk about the hips, and then we'll finish off with the ankles. And after this video, I hope that you'll have a very simple, less than 10-minute routine you can do in the mornings, maybe once in the evenings, to improve your range and maintain range of motion over time. So first up, we've got the shoulders. We asked them to do a lot from rotation internally, externally, and flexion, extension, as well as abduction and adduction. So we're trying to find one or two movements that will check a lot of boxes. One of my personal favorites is the shoulder car. That is just a full arm circle. If you take a look at how I do it against a wall, we're trying to stand as close to the wall as we can without opening up our shoulders as we perform that circle. The back of the hand is against the wall as we go all the way around, palm turns at the top, and then we come all the way back to start. This is a very active movement. We want to feel all the muscles in the shoulder working and feel our core stabilizing as we perform it. Next up is internal-external rotation. And the best way to practice this and strengthen those muscles in the shoulder to improve your external rotation is to stand against the wall in a kind of a athletic posture. Elbow is pinned against the wall, and we're just trying to take the back of our hand away from that wall without changing our posture or moving our arm up or down. Elbow is straight out from the shoulder at all times. Those two movements are going to help your shoulders feel a lot better, and again, doesn't take a lot of time. Next up, we've got the T-spine. So we need it to rotate and we need it to flex and extend. My favorite exercise for flexion extension is a simple forward fold. We reach up tall for the sky, and then we fold all the way down, letting the spine round, and then we curl back up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Looking for 3 to 5 reps, doesn't have to take long. And then for T-spine rotation, my favorite is a kneeling T-spine rotation. So we're in a quadruped position here, hands and knees on the floor, one hand behind the head, and we're going to go across the body and then focus on trying to open up as far as we can. And 8 to 10 reps on each side should keep you feeling good. Moving on down the chain, we've got the hips. So we'll position ourselves on the floor. We want to walk the heels out, keep the legs bent at about 90 degrees, and we want to gently and with control roll the hips from side to side. Ideally, we could do this with no hands. So if you have that ability, focus on that. If you find yourself walking across the room, moving forward as you go, focus in on drawing that lead hip back and get your glute on the mat pretty quick. If you do need to hold on, no big deal. Just really focus on making an active movement, focusing on the hips, doing all the work and not just rolling yourself side to side. And then from a strengthening standpoint, we want to really focus on internal rotation. That's probably the deficiency I see the most in folks, is we just don't internally rotate those hips much. So finding that same 90-90 position and then working on that back leg and doing anywhere from 8 to 15 liftoffs of that back foot should have you feeling good as well. All right, moving on down the chain, wrapping things up with the ankles. We need them to rotate both directions, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and then a little inversion, eversion, but not too worried about that. So 2 exercises for you. The first one is a simple calf raise. Find a stair or a step in the gym, toes on the box or stair. We're gonna go up on the toes and down, nice and slow, expressing full range with control. The other one we're gonna do are just controlled ankle circles. So if you have your foot, we're just going around, same thing with everything, about 8 to 15 reps, whatever feels good. We're not really gonna ever hurt ourselves doing this kind of stuff. And then making sure to do both directions. You can play around with how your toes are, whether they're curled or extended. Just feel it out. Again, the whole purpose of this is to practice and engage muscles in these joints that we don't always use. And there you have it, a simple, hopefully takes you less than 10 minutes, daily routine, some exercises you can perform, no equipment needed, should have you feeling good, at least maintain range of motion in joints that we might not otherwise use in our daily life. So if you have any questions on the contents of this video or any other videos, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you however I can.